The oil field doesn't care. A hard truth about life in the patch. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Please hit that like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Today, I want to talk about a life that many of you have either lived or consider living, the oil field. It's a world that demands more than just physical labor. It asks for your time, your sanity, and sometimes even your soul. They say you've got to be half dumb or half crazy to work in the oil field. And after spending years out there, I can tell you that that's not far from the truth. But what's worse, the oil field doesn't care. It doesn't care about you, your family, or your milestones. Oil needs to be produced 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. It doesn't stop for holidays, birthdays, or weekends. While the rest of the world celebrates Christmas or watches the ball drop on New Year's Eve, you'll be out there miles from home making sure the world keeps turning. You'll miss Thanksgiving dinners, graduations, and those special moments that make life sweet. Let me be real with you. When your kids takes their first steps or has their first day of school, you won't be there. Your partner might send you a video, but it's not the same. And those moments, you don't get them back, ever. The oil field doesn't care about your sacrifices, and your absence at home becomes normal for your family, but it shouldn't be. Your kid will start calling you by your first name instead of dad or mom. Relationships will strain under the pressure. Birthdays and anniversaries turn into a quick call, if you're lucky to get a signal. And when you finally come home, you're a stranger in your own house. Some might say, wow, you're providing for your family. And that's true. The oil field pays well, no denying that. But at what cost? You might give your family financial stability, but they'll feel your emotional absence every single day. Now let's talk about the danger. The oil field isn't just tough, it's deadly. Accidents happen more often than anyone likes to admit. I've seen injuries that'll make your stomach turn and tragedies that stay with you forever. And here's the harsh reality. If someone dies on a rig, the work doesn't stop for long. They'll shut down everything just enough for investigation and to scrape up the body parts. Once that's done, the machines start humming again and everyone gets back to work like nothing happened. It's brutal, but that's how it goes. Because the oil field doesn't care about your life. It only cares about the oil. The physical toll is bad enough, but the mental toll is just as heavy. You're isolated for weeks, sometimes months, with nothing but the rig and the same crew around you. It can mess with your head. You feel lonely. Even when you're surrounded by people, you'll lie awake thinking about everything you're missing at home, wondering if it's all worth it. And for many, this isolation leads to depression, anxiety, or worse. You start to cope with bad habits, drinking too much, smoking too much, or gambling away your hard-earned money during those brief breaks. So, is it worth it? For some, yes. They'll tell you they wouldn't trade it for anything. They thrive in the chaos, in the long hours, in the danger. But for others, the oil field chews them up and spits them out. They leave broken physically, mentally, and emotionally. If you're thinking about going into the oil field, you need to think long and hard about what you're willing to give up. Because the truth is, you're not just sacrificing your time, you're sacrificing your life as you know it. The oil field will take everything you're willing to give, and then it'll ask for more. If you're already in it, I salute you. You're the backbone of an industry that keeps the world running. But if you're considering joining, make sure you know what you're signing up for. It's not just a job, it's a lifestyle, and one that doesn't care about your life. Once again, happy Thanksgiving, and don't forget to keep that king mentality. Always dripping, never tripping. All I need is my money. and the hustle continues no matter what. Hit that like, subscribe button.